Hiya peeps, Ash here. I wanted to share my experience with all those who are interested in caravanning. You joined me today on our second ever journey. We arrived yesterday and we set up, and I did do a video that was a bit of a mumbo jumbo, so I thought I'd do you another one. We're here at the beautiful Gateway Resort in Binia, Llanelli, South Wales. Absolutely stunning place. I'm going to just pause the video. I'm going to turn you around and show you where we are and the beautiful views I got. So this is it, guys. This is the beautiful Gateway Resort here in Binia. There's a few fields here. It's very, very busy. It's Easter holidays in 2022, and I want to show you our setup. Being quite new to caravanning, there was a lot I didn't know, a lot I studied, and I'm going to show you our setup on our second journey out. A few things I want to improve on, a few things which I'm enjoying and liking, and all tips and advice gratefully received. So this is our caravan and our setup, guys. The windbreakers you see, these are from Aldi's. These are the Adventure Edge windbreakers from Aldi's. Bought two of these, put them up yesterday, brand new, absolutely cracking, really good. We've had a few gusts of wind during here, and it's been really good. So I'm going to take you around now and show you our setup, what we've done. We arrived yesterday, we towed this with a Freelander. We changed my wife's car recently for a Freelander, something with a bit of beef in it. Was towing it with another one of my vans. This is my company here, and I got another van on the road and we was towing with that 2-litre engine, lovely van, pulled it no problem, but it was manual and the clutch was a bit sniffy on it, so we went for an automatic 4x4 Land Rover Freelander 2, and it's a cracking car. It's not here now because my wife is away at the moment. She'll be back with us later, but let me show you our setup then, guys. So we got here yesterday, we added onto the pitch on our third attempt, which I was quite happy with because there was some experienced pros here with a few attempts as well. And when we got here, we leveled it out. I had to lift the front up a bit. You can see by the shape that the back end is down quite a bit and the front end is quite high. And then we got all the waters filled up. We've already used the little one there in a day, so we're on our second barrel of water today. Here's a little bit of something I've learned. I bought a water container from Go Outdoors, and I had a problem with it. I had a problem with the seals, and both of these caps were leaking, and I'm going to show you how I fixed it after asking many people. A lot of people told me to put PTFE tape, plumber's tape, around the threads, and always go in the direction, if you use that, in the direction you screw it on, so clockwise direction. But that didn't work. But I noticed when we bought this, the seals are in here. We had 2 spare, and these are the actual spare ones. And these seals that I've replaced are a lot softer. And when I run my finger around this, there was a bit of a ridge where they hadn't broken it on the mould in the factory. There's a little bit of a ridge just there now, but this is absolutely fine. Now I've put the new seals in, same as that one down there. I replaced the seal in that one and got rid of the eye ridges, and that was all great. So we've got, this is the Bailey Pegasus Grand SE Messina with a fixed island bed. I'm just going to give my son a little shout so he can open some lockers and show you what we've done. Osh, can you come and help me by here a sec? Yeah. So, Osh, if you can open the gas locker by there for me. On our gas locker, we've got 2 kilogram bottles of gas in here. So if we run out on the one, we can fill it up with the other. And there's pipe there for our gas outdoor grill that we've got, that I haven't built yet. Probably do that either this evening or tomorrow when we decide we want to use it. You can close that one up for me, Osh, thank you. And then we've got, and on the bottom, Osh, and on the bottom, thank you. Then we got the wider one here, Osh, haven't we? This goes under the front seats in the caravan, and we put the handles under there and lots of bits and bobs. It has got the spare wheel because we had the motor mover fitted, and we had the spare wheel had to come off from underneath, but I'm actually going to move that towards the back end of the caravan because that's giving me a lot of weight on the front that I don't want. So we had the motor movers fitted. These were a godsend. We went for the manually winding on ones because I didn't want the electric ones, for the simple fact if the electric goes wrong and they're stuck on the wheels, I'm buggered and I can't get them off. But they literally take, me and my boy do them, I do the one and he does the other one. They take about 10-15 seconds to wind onto the wheels. And then you switch all that on inside, and then it's the most expensive remote control car you'll have, but it's fantastic. We got it off our drive at home because we stored it on our drive at home, and we got that off the other day without having to ask the neighbours for the first time to move any of their vehicles. So everything else is straightforward. Osh, if you want to open the toilet one there for me. So that's where the cassette goes for the toilet. That's straightforward, and the dealer should go through all this with you. Obviously, if you're buying second hand and you've never done it before, there are lots of videos on YouTube, but it's simply lift this T-handle up just here, which locks in, and then you just pull the whole thing out. That comes out, goes back in, locks back in just like this. Sits in a little clip there. As I say, there's lots of videos on YouTube that will tell you about your toilet accessories. I can't open this one, but basically because that only opens with a key. This one you just open it and it's just got a pour-in spout. We keep a watering can under there, and that's where you fill the flush. There's two solutions that come with it, a pink and a blue. They say pink for the stink, that goes in the top, and blue for the poo in the bottom, and that's the way I remember it. Some people don't like using the pink. We've had no issues yet, but I say this is only our second outing, so we'll see how we go. And if we find that it's, you know, giving us problems, we'll ditch the pink and go with something else. This is our awning. So this is the Vango Montalina 400 air awning, which really happy with. First time we came, it took us a while to get the caravan onto the pitch and get it all leveled and stuff. It was an interesting experience, but yesterday we did really, really well. We got the caravan onto the pitch, all leveled, all done and dusted in about 20 minutes of being here. Then we got all the amenities, as in the water, the electric, we sorted all that out. And then my wife was having a sort out inside, and then I got the awning out. And I had the awning up and erected. Fed it through the rail. I started here on the awning rail. For those, again, who've never ever known how awning works, it's like there's like a little round bit that threads in here and it just goes behind there. So there's two entry points. There's one down there and one here. I started on this one. Thread that through the awning, pull that all the way across. So then guys, back from the awning, when we go inside, I've left the door unzipped because it's a bit awkward having to do that on your own. So as I said, this is the Vango Montalina. It's got two inflation points. There's one here, you get the pump with it, so you inflate one here, and there's also one just there, so that blows the front up all the way along the front there. And this one, so that's your two inflation points for this particular awning, the Vango. And I do like Vango, they are good. And then you have a couple that you have to, I'm just going to zip that up a bit because it's blowing like a gale force wind here. And then there's a couple inside that we have to do. Ash, come here a minute please. I'm just going to show you the draft seal system, guys. I've just moved it, so I'm going to sort that out a sec. Just take this off me a second, please. Well, we're staying in here. Hold on a minute. I'm just going to sort this out a second. So this draft seal system is really good, but of course with the wind today, it's blowing about a bit, and it is causing a couple of issues. If we can keep that in place, it's not having it. We might have to adjust this on the bottom, or it might not be straight, I'm not sure. And there it is. So we get, with the Vango draft seal system, I think is what they call it, the DSS, you basically have 3 pads for each side. Can you see this, Osh, on the camera? Yeah. So there's a strip here that velcros to this, and then these pads slide along this web. And when you're around a window like this, that's the way we keep it around the window, just to stop all the air getting in. And they come with these lovely covers like this. that just come around and hides all that away. We'll just zip that up. Osh, you can keep filming for me.
Yeah.
And then we'll show what we've done. So yeah, you've got 3 separate A-beams. These are just velcroed into place. There's one above the skyline, and then there's one down that end there. And there's also this middle one here, which is in the zip. This is another one that we have to blow up, and we have to come into the Montalina. Again, I learnt all this because I picked this up nearly new, but it was second hand, so I picked all this up through YouTube. It's got a skyline in it. It's absolutely stunning awning. It basically looks like a mini full-size awning. The design of it is really nice, and all the windows close up and all the curtains. We've got an annex which we can use on either end of this. The first time out I put the annex on, I just wanted to see it all working, but that's mainly if we've got family staying over. We haven't got no family, it's just me, my wife and my son this time, so I haven't bothered putting the annex on. I don't feel like we need it. As far as the awning goes, we've got this unit that we picked up, which we use for storing all, you know, just your knickknacks, rubbish, spare pegs. We got helmets for the bikes and just black bags. Got our electric grill there. Later on now this evening, I'm going to run some extension leads around. I'll show you how I'm going to do that now in a second. I got my tools down in the corner, and we got a couple of pumps. I bought a couple of halogen heaters. It's quite good in here now. You can feel there's not a lot of air coming in. So I bought some halogen heaters to try and take a bit of chill out of the air in the nights. So we've got the shoe rack. We had this when we were into camping with a tent. Very handy. You can put 2 or 3 pairs of shoes in each compartment. That's great for all our shoes, that is. That's really good. These are lovely chairs we bought. Well, we seen them in Go Outdoors, but we actually found them on eBay from Go Outdoors eBay site. Mental. And they were like 20 quid a chair cheaper, so we bought them off eBay, exactly the same, because they're idea. They're exactly the same as what's sold in Go Outdoors. Under there is just a quick collapse foldable table, and that's our awning setup, guys. This is all we need an awning for. We don't want it to sit in, because that's why we went for a G-shaped lounge. So we got a nice seating area in our caravan, which I'll take you inside and show you in a second. Osh, you're fine because you haven't got shoes on. I'll go up by you, Osh. All you've got to do is film for me.
Yeah.
This is our little garden area now that we've set up, because we've got our dog with us. We've got a little chihuahua. So we've done the air breakers, so they're all closed off to the edge of the caravan. We had this like a panel cage thing that we can make up. That's along there, so the dog can't get underneath. We've got the skirts on for the awning inside, so she can't get under there. So we've made it, you know, pet friendly. Then we got this locker here. I'm not going to open that now because my wife's bike is in the front, but exactly the same as the other side, just narrower, and it goes straight under the front seats. This is the main hookup for your electric. So as soon as we got here, that goes in, push that down to it, and this one now is for 240 if you want it in the awning. So today I went and bought a little extension lead, a 2-way extension lead, and I've run that down there behind, so there's no trip hazards. And I've got that at the moment just down behind the shoe rack. I'm gonna, later on this evening, I'm gonna plug 2 cassette style extension leads into there. I'm gonna run one around to the one halogen heater and one around to the other halogen heater. And hopefully that'll get them working. And of course we've got the carpet. So what I've done under here, guys, my boy helped me with this yesterday. Credit is due. So what we've got under here, just move that. That's just a little table if I need it. When you have an awning, you can see the grass underneath. It doesn't come with a fixed sheet as such if you're into camping with tents. So what we done is I ordered this wonderful tarpaulin ground sheet off Osh, you don't have to come so close, it's fine. I ordered this off Amazon. It was about 15-20 quid. I put that down, and I didn't even peg that down. Basically what I've done underneath it is really hard to see now, but we've got all the click-in mats that you can buy from B&Q. Me and my son started in one corner, and we laid a row out, and then we laid another row out, another row, and we clicked them all together. That was our floor, and we put the carpet on top. So it's quite nice to walk on, because under here otherwise it's just grass. Then we're going to go in to the caravan, and my dog is going to greet you now, because as soon as I open this door, I got no doubt she's going to run forward. So, oh, and she's not there. There we are. That's okay. That's unusual. So I'm going to slip my trainers off. We're going to go into the caravan. There she is, munching her biscuits. And here we are. This is our caravan. So my wife left early this morning because she was working. So we're working from the caravan, my wife and I, with me running my own company, and my wife is a midwife in one of the local hospitals. So my wife was up early this morning. That's why a couple of bits are still about here. But this is the G-shaped lounge. You've got the pull-out bed under here. This all pulls out to make the bed. The cushions all rearranged really good. This table folds up and that goes away into a cupboard over there. We've got our little DAB unit in there. Plays our magic radio, look, through DAB, our radio, our music. That goes on. This is pretty much it with the caravan, guys. This is the layout of it. We've put all the bits and bobs in. We went for the 24-inch cello TV that everybody was recommending to us, that comes with a 12 volt as well, which is just behind. Slightly bad design on the cello TVs. They obviously make them for caravans, but where the legs came on the ends, if we'd have left them on, it actually wouldn't fit on the shelf. So we had to take the feet off. But luckily, it stands there all right. It's lovely. Did say to my wife about putting a bracket on there. I don't really want to drill down and put a bracket on there. But we're quite happy with it like this for now. It stands on there fine. It doesn't cause us any issues, any problems. Then we've got our fridge, which is not lighting up, Bosh. Have we not got any electric? We have got electric. Why is that not lighting up then? I thought we had a light on the fridge, Josh. We have. I just can't see it. The light is there. Sorry, I thought we lost electric for a second. I know it's there. The light is on. And what I love about this is a new design for Bailey and the newest caravans. This caravan was ordered in 2021. We had it delivered in March of 2022. So it didn't change spec from 2021 to 2022 apparently. But the fridge can open from both sides. Exactly the same with the freezer. So this is our freezer. That's that. We keep condiments, bit of food up in here, our sauces and stuff. That's all good and well. We've got our knife and fork drawer is just here. Doesn't open all the way, but it's loads of room, and we keep spare bits and bobs in here. The man drawer, as people like to call it. We got all our cutlery in here. This was something my wife found in Lakeside accessory shop, kitchen accessories, which is our drainer, which is great. Water all comes through fine. And then we got a couple of cupboards just under here where we keep our pots and pans. They're all under there, ready for when we're doing a bit of cooking and stuff. That's all good. And today, whoop, thank you, Ash. I'll sort that out now. Go on, you're right. Here we are. He's back on. Look, he's back on. And today we went and bought a few accessories for the oven. So we got a few different trays. Be careful, don't do what the wife and I did. Go and buy your normal tray and you'll find it doesn't fit, because this is smaller than a household domestic oven, so be careful. Under there you've got 3 gas rings and 1 electric one at the back. Cooker is better to use on gas, otherwise you'll trip your electric out. This is the heating and water control. I'm not going to go through that now. There's in-depth stuff about that on YouTube, and that's how I learned the Truma. It's great. There's some wonderful videos about that. One thing I have learnt is when you've got your heating on, it blows, it uses air and it blows through these holes. So you've got 2 in the living area, and there's 1 just here in the bathroom area, which is just down Osh, behind that box there, which is, we need to throw out, don't we? We need to throw that box out. There's 1 there, and there's 1 in the bedroom. Well, of course, in the night, if the heating was on, this bedroom was always cold, where the island bed is. And a few people advised us on Facebook to close the front ones, and it pushes the air further along the back of the caravan, and it definitely works. So you've got like a butterfly flap on the front of the valves, so you can warm your living room up in the night. Once your living room is warm, shut the butterfly valve and it'll push the air further up into the bathroom, and then if you close the bathroom it'll warm the bedroom. But this is the coldest point in the nights because it's furthest away. The boiler's actually situated under the sofas. And this is the bedroom. This is why we went for this design. We've had the fixed island bed at the back. I think it's the Brindisi where the fixed island bed comes out to the side. But then you have the bathroom at the rear We wanted the bathroom in the centre where my son is stood at the moment, because if I need to use the bathroom or my son who sleeps at the front, we don't have to disturb each other, which is fantastic. Lots of storage, guys. Lots of storage in this caravan. That's my wife's clothes there. Of course, the wife had the wider unit, didn't she? As the women like to. But mine's pretty good as well. Mine's lovely. Mine's really good. We got storage above the beds. I don't quite understand with Bailey. They put these lights in with USBs, but they've got one USB in that light, and there's a plug over there. Why they don't put a USB? I mean, it's a double bed. Everybody has a phone. Why wouldn't you put one in each one? But either I'm going to change the lights, so I'm going to install some sockets and USB points around where I'd like them. Being an electrician, I'm hoping I can have a little play and sort that out. All in all, guys, we absolutely love this van. Osh, I want you to come in by here, and I'm going to come out where you are, please, so we can show.
Yeah.
This is the bathroom area. So this is the toilet. This is the sink. Everything works as it should. Water flow is good. All works through the water pump, through the water outside, all connected. Lovely little bathroom cabinet. And then we've got our shower unit just here. We've changed the head. We've gone for one that's got this button on it for when you're showering, so you can switch. I'll show you how this works. So when you're showering, switch your shower on, and it's got a button so you can switch it off. So you're only using as much water as you need. And it's got a filtration system in it. Absolutely cracking shower. Really good, gets warm. But make sure if you're going to shower, guys, you're on a full bottle of water outside, because it does use a lot of water when you're showering. I don't think there's anything else I can think of at the moment. We store keys and etc. up here. That's really handy. You've got a master switch here. This switch kills everything. Now the radio's gone off. That's like a master kill switch. When we arrive on site, we put this on, and then you put the water run on. That warms the boiler up, and this is a master switch for the lights. This makes sure the lights is on, and this one just there, you'll see on my hand, does the awning light. I think that's it. I hope I've helped someone. You know, there was a lot I didn't know, asking questions, and people just answer. I asked about trays for the oven. Oh, I bought a medium one. I asked what size trays. I didn't want a medium. I wanted actual dimensions. But people just, I don't know, people are either lazy with their responses, or they don't realise what you're asking. And some people who are trying to be helpful are more of a hindrance. And I'm a person who likes details, as much details as I can about something. Crockery. Looks like really nice glasses, but they're plastic. These are plastic glasses, and sometimes somebody's down and you throw them, and so we've got these. We keep these up in here. There are some, so this is all our plastic glasses. Same again, these are plastic cups, although they look like china. I think it's melamine or something it's called. Same with our dishes and our plates. And we went and had all that. That was our Christmas presents. Microwave is really good. It doesn't have a dish inside, but it does actually spin like a conventional microwave. And I think that's it, guys. I don't think there's anything else I can tell you. If there is, and I can think of anything else, I'll do another video. Speak soon.